Ladies, you ready for the moment of truth?
Absolutely.
Ladies first, how about it?
Do the honors. Oh my God. That's a rush.
We're gonna see if symmetry can outdo power.
Gigantic 2-year-old and 2 blondes. This isn't gonna be good. I don't think it would help if we had Benjamin either, because he's a gigantic blonde.
No, I was hoping to catch you saying something dumb. Okay, we are back with a little bit of a special video today. Now, if anybody watches Cody's channel, you've seen me on it. We did a versus video last year, this time of year, featuring Superior Fireworks products. This year we are doing this again, but we are doing it on my channel, King of Boom. And this year we have two very special guests. Ladies, welcome. This is Heidi and Allison. You guys have all seen Ben on the channel, good buddy of mine. This is his lovely wife and sister. So we are very excited to have them on board and bring you this video that I think is very unique, kind of special, something different that you don't see very often on YouTube or in the pyro industry, where, you know, typically you don't see a lot of females doing pyro, but you don't see it in a competition style where it's guys versus girls. I think that the whole idea behind this is to see how everybody's brains work differently. And a lot of times guys' brains work different than girls' brains on how they see things differently in life or different things. So obviously just how we set our product up. Now, Heidi and Allison picked out their own product. I picked out my own product here. We were not together when we picked this out. We did not know what each other was purchasing. They went online, they submitted their order. I went online, submitted my order, and then they combined the order and shipped it to us. Also, when it came to scripting, they scripted their show, I scripted my show. Now, something to keep in mind. Now, you ladies have obviously hung around me for years. You know me, you've been a part of the shows. You know, you see me working here all the time, talking about it. Obviously we're friends. So even though they have never scripted a show yourselves, you've never used the Cobra Show Creator, you've never picked out product yourself and said, hey, I want this product to make a show with this product. This is your first time doing that, right?
Yeah. So
keep in mind that not only is it just the girl's perspective and the guy's perspective on this, but it's also, they have never done a show before. I have obviously done shows before. With that being said, I am so excited to see how you ladies put this all together and are going to make this come through, as well as I'm excited to feature this product too. I would love to give a huge shout out to Superior Fireworks. Thank them for doing this. I purchased a lot of product from them over the years. I purchased products for them that I run in our display shows for years, as well as this year also. Their product is awesome. They have great pricing, and website is awesome to work with. They have durations as well as videos on all the products, and they can ship it right to your doorstep. Now, when you order wholesale, you have to have a $1,000 order. That's because it has to be worth it to ship the product to you. Now, keep in mind that one of the points of this video is to show that buying product by the case should not be as scary because, oh, we're getting 4 afterglows or 2 Skyfires or, you know, 12 of these patriotic medleys. The cool part about this is you're getting 3 different types of patriotic medleys, as well as when you are shooting products of the same kind, you put a little ingenuity behind it. As you ladies saw, you can change that product up and make it look different with a firing system, right? So even though you're shooting that product, you're running it with other different products, changing it up. It is so much more bang for your buck than going retail, guys. Like, just, even if you're not spending $1,000 in your budget, maybe your neighbor's spending $500 and the next neighbor's spending $500, and you can all pull together and have a $2,000 to $3,000 worth of fireworks that you're sending. I can promise you, if you compare it to what you are going to the retail store and buying, you are going to have way more fireworks. And if you're splitting it up, then each neighbor can get one of everything then, right, by the case. So definitely consider going on their website, looking at their pricing, and consider ordering wholesale. It is worth the bang for your buck every time. And by the way, it's great product.
It is.
It's really cool. They
And
got
the show builder on their website was phenomenal to use to piece together some of these items and actually kind of have to wrap your head around scripting the show for the first time. So kudos to that program.
for sure. So you had never ran the Cobra Show Creator or Finale 3D like that,
Correct.
but you did jump on their website when you were purchasing the product and realized that, oh, they have this little creator that allows you to kind of piece things together to help you start to think of how you want your show to look.
Absolutely.
The best way to do it is just get on and start messing around. Pull product out of their wholesale list and start plugging it in, and the simulation will run for you. Plug in whatever second you want, and it'll go at the time that you direct. So just play with it.
And then if you have Finale 3D or you're using the Cobra Show Creator, which we used, you can just pull it right from there right into there then. Whether you're doing a 1-position show, 5-position show, does not matter. Now, you're probably wondering, how much did this product cost? So we each had a budget of $1,500 a piece. Now, if you do not have an account set up or anything and you just go to Superior Fireworks, you're gonna see the product with a price. That is the product that we went off of. So if you have purchased from them in the past and you have an account and you're on a different tier pricing based off of how much you spend, that may vary. But if you just go on the website and you're gonna see a price, this product added up to $1,500. That means all of this product was $1,500, all of my product was $1,500, a total of $3,000. Now, each show has to last 5 minutes. There was no stipulation on if it was gonna be a 1-position show, 2-position, 3. We had the ability to design it how we wanted, but it had to last 5 minutes, and it could be however we wanted to see it fit with whatever product we wanted. You picked out your product, I picked out my product, we just had the budget, it had to last 5 minutes. So that was the thought process, the only structure that we really had to go off of when picking out this product. So with that being said, where the only two rules were that we had only a $1,500 budget and it had to last 5 minutes, those were the only two rules. Now, we had to do it with what we have to use in our arsenal. Thankfully, we have a rather large arsenal because of the firework displays that we do. We have over 1,000 Qs worth of Cobra firing modules that we have access to, many different racks, canister shell racks, as well as Comet and Mayan rack, stuff like that. So with that being said, you guys went a little all out from what I hear.
Yeah, when he told me after I bought the product that we had an unlimited amount of mods that we could use, I went from building this show on their show builder website at just 3 positions to expanding it to 5 positions.
What was that like? Because you've never scripted at all.
It
Okay,
made things a
so-
little bit more interesting.
So, okay, when you go to play on the show, when you go into the computer program and you are playing with it, you can script it as many times as you want. You can start over as many times as you want. Needless to say, we have so many different versions, I've lost count of how many versions
We could
have.
replicate this show, this exact same product, into probably 5 or 6 different shows, and they would all be different.
Right now. Just right now.
Yes.
With that being said, that just shows you how many different ways you can utilize this product, even if you're getting it by the case with multiple products. So now we're gonna get a little bit of one-on-one with you ladies and ask you about your product, your show, how you designed it a little bit, what you were thinking, and then we will do the same for me. So ladies, this is the product that you picked out. Why don't you tell everybody what you picked out and kind of your thought process on why you picked it, what you liked about it, why you went with it.
Okay. When I first did this, I had no idea where to start. Started scrolling through all of the pages on the web pages. Had to familiarize myself with what the cakes were, what the cans were, the 200 grams, the 500 grams. I had to basically learn everything at this point in time. As you can see, Electrical Overload was my favorite. That was kind of the center of the show. Things kind of started going after that. We have downtown displays, similar colors to the Electrical Overloads, and kind of went off of there. I was originally originally thinking it to be in the beginning of the show. After you pair a bunch of different stuff with it, now it's in the end of the show. Okay, so picking out product within that $1,500 budget that we had came with a few different hiccups at times, because we had some of these bigger cakes that were great, but only went off in 20 seconds, and how else do you stretch the show when you have that? So that's where I went with some of the canister shells to give some dimension out in the sky, out in the field, that kind of thing. The neon strikes, loved all their color, loved the tails that came along with them. The Hammer of Thunders, they have beautiful willows in all of their different can options. The other thing that is awesome about the Hammer of Thunder, they are loud.
Oh.
That is what's going to add
Earplugs.
to the sky.
Little
Exactly.
ones, earplugs.
And there are certain times that we have a lot of them going off. So we took that into consideration as well. Then you had some other ones that, like I said, we were just trying to fill in the gaps, figuring out. Over here we have the little Screaming Phoenixes that are 200-gram cakes. Just be mindful that you're coming with 9 of those little cakes in one case. So if you don't want redundancy, repetition, any of that, you got to make sure you get enough of the other stuff to kind of throw it in. And I'm hoping we did a well enough job to not overpower the show with just the Screaming Phoenixes.
The best part about some of these products is that, yes, you're getting a lot of bang for your buck, but the best part is that this is for a small budget. 200-gram cakes, they pack a lot of punch for a low amount of money.
And with what we did, we added, with the Screaming Phoenixes, they have 2 different segments of rows in there. We added the cans to go right along with them to stretch those durations out to about 28 seconds each.
Awesome. Was there a product that you guys watched that you just both were instantly like, we have to have it, we love it, like that is our favorite thing, there does not matter, it's going in the show?
The Majestic Brocades. That definitely needs to be in your budget if possible.
The night sky turns light again with these suckers. They will blow your mind, literally.
I love it. Well, ladies, thank you. I think we're all very excited to see what you put together for this.
All right, Garrison, you just heard from us ladies. What did you pick out and why?
Well, I picked out what I felt was the best product that I could work with. Not that it's any better or less than the product you picked out. These are some of my favorite products that I have used in shows in the past, as well as some products that I have never used yet. Now, as you can tell, these titanium willow down here, these are a product that you've never seen me shoot before. That's because they just came in. I purchased these products with individual segments in mind already when I purchased them, of what I was kind of thinking I wanted to do with the product. So for an example, when I saw the titanium willow comets, the 240 shots down here, I already knew Gold Rush existed. In my head, I was already thinking, I want to shoot these with a Gold Rush in the center. So that is the reason why I picked these products. It was determined through already ideas that I had in my head when I saw the product of each individual segment. Zippy-Ki-Yay, I want to point this out, guys. This thing is one of the most unique, coolest little fireworks. I don't know why. I love this thing. I think it's so cool. So super excited to get to shoot that and what I'm going to run it with. These UFO sightings have a girandola. They are super, super cool. Now, one of the things, like you said, Heidi, was, budget and time. Having $1,500 to spend and having to have exactly 5 minutes. We didn't want to have too little time for the amount of money, but we also want to make this look as cool as we could. So we wanted to make sure that we had a little bit of everything with some 200 gram, 500 grams, stuff like that. That is the beautiful part about getting 200 grams such as Gold Rush and Patriotic Medley. As they're cost effective, they can add time, and they shoot lower, smaller, more rapid fire typically, but there are a lot of shots and you can shoot a bigger product over top of it. One of my favorite things that I love for effects is vibrancy and color and sound. So when you want to talk color, one of the greatest colors they have on all of the consumer market, as well as Superior's product, is this Bold City. They have these 2 very vibrant blue stars that come out on each side. You can shoot a show anywhere with this product, not tell me about it, and if I see this in a show, I'm gonna go, that's Bold City. It's that unique, it's that bright. I absolutely love the color on this thing. As far as uniqueness, we have UFO sighting with that girandola in the center. Super unique, super cool. It's a new product they have. But bang for your buck. The ladies got the canister shells. when they say the Hammer of Thunder, they're loud. This Color Rush is super, super loud. This is the hardest hitting cake I think that they offer, and one of the harder hitting cakes on the market overall.
Garrison, how hard is it to get a 5-minute, say, show out of these products?
I would say it is rather easy. Because of purchasing wholesale and you're getting stuff by the case, you are getting a lot of product for 5 minutes. Now, we chose to do a 5-position show. Now, it is harder to stretch this product over 5 positions and make it look as cool as it is on 5 positions because you're shooting so much at one time. If you made this a 3-position show, you could easily stretch this into 7 minutes or longer. If you made this a 1-position show, you could go even up into 10 minutes. So keep in mind that we are only doing 5 minutes with all of this product, but it's shooting from 5 different positions.
So that would be multiple cakes, multiple small cakes, medium cakes, large cakes all at the same time?
Yes. So maybe we have, let's say, 3 Patriarch medleys from position 1, 3, and 5, and then let's say we have 2 Bold Cities at position 3 and 4. Maybe we shoot 4 Patriarch medleys from 4 different positions with something in the center. So it's going to rotate different styles, different heights, different firing patterns of different cakes at different times throughout the show from all 5 different positions. So we may fire 1 position at a time, 3, 5, it's just going to vary throughout the whole show. So keep in mind that these are only options of how you could shoot a show or these products, but have fun with it, man. And again, gentlemen, don't forget to grab your lady and be like, hey, how do you see this? What do you think of this? Because I promise you, they're gonna have a different perspective than what you saw. And just like these ladies, you might be surprised how much fun they'll actually have doing it. With that being said, we are gonna get to work getting this put together. We're probably not gonna do a lot of in the shop putting this all together because let's be honest, everybody wants to get to the action now. We've talked enough. So we'll probably get you a quick walkthrough of the setup, maybe a tiny bit of what we're doing in the shop, and we're gonna get right to some action here. All right, so I'm here in the shop prepping my show, and I realized that I messed up, that when we were setting everything out front up to show you guys the products we had, that I left a box of product in the shop. And then when I got in the shop, I was like, you know what, screw it, it's fine. And I'm like, no, I should really bring it up that we didn't show it out there. So the product that I didn't take out there was these Willow canister shell comets. Now, these are a canister shell that's a comet. It's a single shot basically, and you're gonna drop it in. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna poke a hole in the bottom, put an igniter in it, drop it in, and we have basically a single shot. If you don't have your 1.4 Pro license, this is probably the best thing you can get. I am going to be using a rack for doing this, putting them at different angles, at different positions. There's one at each position. So like I said, just wanted to point out that I forgot to put these in there, and this is something that's going in mine. The reason why I picked these out was because I do have a segment in there that's Willow's. Like I said, just wanted to point this out, and yeah, we got these to also use in my arsenal. All right, so we have the igniters in the products, all the tops are cut. We are ready to start hooking up to the modules. We are out here, obviously, in the front yard, and we have the 5 positions set up 60 feet apart, as you can tell. And then it goes from the road to the driveway, which is absolutely perfect to fit on the yard. Now, on the front line, this is the ladies' line right here. They have the front row, and my row is going to be the second row going along. Now, I would like to ask, ladies, your first time setting up, prepping, hooking up igniters and everything, what was your experience?
Not to do cans next time.
Never.
Right, that was probably a learning curve as to how many cans we have, but it's possible. And with the right amount of time to prep for your show, you would be just fine at it.
So you're just saying you kind of underestimated how much time you needed for how you did the cans.
Absolutely.
There's a lot of cans.
There's a lot, and you single them out a lot.
Right.
From what I could tell. Yeah. I think you ladies have like 170 something cues in your script. So it was a lot of work is what you're saying.
Yes.
I think hopefully, fingers crossed, but I definitely think that it's going to be worth it. So
absolutely.
we have, sun's starting to go down. We have a lot to do yet hooking these all up. So we are going to get started, and we will get back to you guys when we start to shoot the show. Let's run through continuity before we hit fire. So channel 20 is green, 21's green, 22. You guys only went to 31, right?
Yep.
These aren't lit up at all because there's nothing on them. It's not in the
30.
script.
There's 30.
So you're green all the way through. All right. Ladies, you ready for the moment of truth?
Absolutely.
Ladies first.
Do the honors. That one?
Yep.
Oh, please work. got it.
We got her. Okay.
Are you ready
Ladies?
for this?
You ready for this?
You got a tough show to beat.
We're gonna see if symmetry can outdo power.
All right.
Let's see what we got. You ready? Ready to go down?
Yep.
Yep.
Here we go.
Getting closer.
Oh, I like those.
And that was on the prettier side of things. A little calmer, but pretty.
Down as they fell, they kind of made like a squiggly on
I'm
their way
talking
down.
about the balls that I used in the beginning. The ones that went way up there.
Oh, those Girandolas.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are unique.
Those are
I know,
but
it was
the weeping willows are my favorite.
Willows are pretty. So I do got to ask, since everybody's standing here, what did y'all think of the 2 shows overall, first off? What did you guys think of it?
They were different, but I liked them because of the variety.
I like
Okay.
the first one the best.
They were really good.
Did you think that that looked like it was $1,500 worth? Would you have guessed it was more or less? What were your thoughts on it?
More.
More? Okay. So each show was $1,500, so it was a total of $3 grand. And that's what we were able to come up with. What were your guys' thoughts on the contrast? I mean, ladies, your show was just straight up badass. I mean, that was hard-hitting action versus the more elegant side of things. What did the crowd think of the difference there?
One was more exciting, woohoo. The other one was more relaxed, more timed out, more on the easy side.
Okay. So, guys, let us know what you think of as far as, which one did you like? And, would you prefer to see one maybe on the 4th of July or at a different time of year? What do you girls think of it? Come on, this is your first time doing it.
This was awesome. We're going to keep doing it.
Yes, we want to keep doing this.
Awesome. We love to hear it. We need more of you gals in the pyro world. So glad you enjoyed it. If you guys like this kind of content, please like and subscribe. Let us know, comment. We want to keep bringing you this kind of content. And ladies, I'm glad you enjoyed this. I enjoyed the heck out of this. We're doing this again. See you guys in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.